Did you know about the recent drone attacks in Russia? A wave of unprecedented drone strikes have hit 6 Russian regions, including an airport in Pskov. These attacks, believed to be orchestrated by Ukraine, have caused substantial damage, setting off large fires and destroying military transport aircraft. Russian media reports suggest that at least 2 military aircraft were obliterated in these strikes. This series of events could mark the biggest drone attack on Russian territory since the invasion of Ukraine last year. The governor of Pskov confirmed that the drone attack was repelled, but not before it wreaked havoc and thankfully reported no casualties. Russia has pointed fingers at Ukraine for over 160 suspected aerial drone attacks this year alone. As the world watches, Russia has retaliated with a missile and drone attack on Kyiv. The chessboard is set and the pieces are moving, but where this ends, only time will tell. Ever wondered where these drones originated from? It's a tale of international intrigue and technological prowess. Russia has pointed fingers at Ukraine for launching these audacious attacks. However, Ukraine has been rather coy about it, neither confirming nor denying responsibility. The plot thickens when we consider the United States' concern over Russia's collaboration with Iran. Yes, you heard that right. Russia and Iran, according to the US, are in cahoots to establish a drone manufacturing plant on Russian soil. This revelation adds an interesting twist to our narrative. But here's a twist you might not expect. The Iranian-made kamikaze drones that Russia has been using. They've been put on ice, quite literally. These drones are not designed to function in the biting cold, and Russia has had to stop using them due to their frosty performance. Interestingly, Russia stopped using Iranian-made kamikaze drones due to their inability to function in cold weather. What do these attacks imply about Russia's military power? This question is becoming increasingly relevant in light of recent events. These attacks suggest that Moscow's military capabilities may not be as effective as they've been touted. This is evidenced by the fact that a country previously considered less militarily advanced has been able to penetrate deep into Russian territory, suggesting a significant lack in their defense systems. Furthermore, it's worth considering the claims that the majority of Russian missiles fired were intercepted by Ukraine's air defense systems. If true, it paints a picture of a formidable Ukrainian defense force and a less than invincible Russian offense. This is not an image that Russia, or any superpower for that matter, would want to project to the world. Moreover, the humiliation faced by Russia is not to be overlooked. The fact that these attacks were not only successful but also publicized adds insult to injury. This could have serious repercussions for Putin's regime. It may lead to internal struggles within the government. It could result in increased international pressure for Russia to withdraw from occupied territories, or it could even spur further escalation. However, it's important to remember that military power is not solely about the ability to launch attacks or defend territory. It's also about resilience, the capacity to absorb shocks and adapt. So, while these attacks have undoubtedly dealt a blow to Russia's military power, it remains to be seen how they will respond and adapt to this new threat. The degradation of Russia's military power is evident. But as history has shown us, power is not static. It ebbs and flows, and it is shaped by the choices we make in response to the challenges we face. What are the global implications of these drone attacks? The reverberations of these drone strikes echo far beyond the borders of Ukraine and Russia, reaching the ears of global powers and influencing international diplomatic relations. China and India, two of the world's most populous nations, have been applying pressure on Russia to cease its nuclear rhetoric. This is a significant development, considering the strategic alliances and economic ties that exist between these nations. Simultaneously, the West finds itself in a complex predicament. Ukraine's military success on the battlefield, demonstrated by their effective use of drone technology, has paradoxically reduced the likelihood of peace talks with Russia. This is a conundrum of sorts, as the West seeks to balance its support for Ukraine's resistance with the overarching goal of achieving a peaceful resolution. The drone attacks have also had significant economic repercussions. In response to the conflict, the United States, the United Kingdom, and the European Union have imposed sanctions on Iran's drone industry. These sanctions extend to individuals involved in supplying weaponry to Russia, reflecting the international community's disapproval of the escalating conflict. The situation is unfavorable for Russia, and it remains to be seen if these humiliations will lead to internal struggles for Putin or pressure for Russia to withdraw from occupied territory. The unfolding drama surrounding these drone attacks has far-reaching implications, and the world watches with bated breath to see how this narrative will evolve.